Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fight that will determine the best boxer for the Deluxe Professional Boxing League Season 1. Now, introducing the officials for this bout. Judge 1, Erasmus O. Judge 2, Michael Nikwe. Judge 3, David Mills. Now, introducing the boxer fighting from the blue corner. And this is one of the finest boxers who has been discovered on the Deluxe Professional Boxing League platform with a weight of 129.20 pounds. This is the boxer from the Panix Boxing Gymnasium under the tutelage of one of the finest trainers, Coach Quaye. This is the man with the official record of 5 fights, no defeats, no draw, 5 wins. 4 of the wins came by way of knockout. This is the boxer who is also known to be called Max TV. Just Yaw Tetteh. Now switching over to the red corner, and he's one of the finest boxers who has been penciled down as a world beater. And this is the man with the weight of 127.60 pounds. This is the boxer with the official record of 12 fights, 7 wins, 4 defeats, 1 draw. 7 of the wins came by way of knockout. Presenting to you the boxer who is also known to be called the Magic Man. Presenting to you Quaye. And the man in the center of this fight is Quaye. Now our triumphant lady will give us the national anthem of Ghana. Shall we all stand on our feet to observe the national anthem of Ghana? Please, national anthem, national anthem. Let's go.
Referee for this last bout and this national championship for the featherweight title is Shadrach Quaye. He's going to take the boxers through the last set of instructions, and then the action will begin. So it's John Quaye and it's Charles Yaw Tetteh who goes home as the national featherweight champion. Crowd is ecstatic. Everybody has been waiting for this bout. The time is now. Without a doubt, most of the fans here are rooting for either John Quaye or Charles Tetteh.
Round 1.
Here we go, is the national super featherweight title. This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds. And quickly, is Charles Tetteh in action. It's 10 rounds for the national title. 10 rounds of boxing to declare the national champion. in the featherweight division. Two boxers that were unearthed during the season 1 of the Deluxe Professional Boxing League, and they endeared themselves to the crowd as well. Now they come face to face. Crowd is charged here. Sam Nana Gold has been observing from a distance.
Ecstatic and frenzied crowd, Prince. And it looks to me that John Quaye is satisfied to be on the back foot while Yaw Tetteh goes on the offensive. He would look, seems to me, to drag Charles into deeper waters and see what stuff he's really made of. Very evasive at this point, John Quaye. A right hook to the jaw of John Quaye. Takes it well. A straight right.
Exchange of jabs there. John Quaye seems to be at the receiving end.
Yeah, that ramrod jab of Charles has found a home on John's face in this first round. Looks like at this point Yaw Tetteh is having the edge.
Just as we saw in the National
Prince,
Super Flyweight.
it looks to me like Yaw Tetteh would like to end this one very quickly.
Oh, let's take a look at what round 1 has to offer, especially the output of both boxers. A wild miss there by John Quaye. But of course, the first round has given both boxers.
I don't know what's really going on.
Here we go, second round of this fight, which is scheduled for 10 for the national featherweight title.
In the first round, John Quaye did very little with regard to offensive work. Let's see what pounds up in the second round, but so far it's been Yaw Tetteh.
Good jabbing from Yaw Tetteh. A wild miss there, and Yaw Tetteh seems to be right on cue there. Two hefty punches to the face of John Quaye. Another one lands.
John Quaye seems to be wobbled at this point. He's wobbled. He's wobbled. John Quaye is wobbled at this point.
Good punching there by Yaw Tetteh. Seems to be the eye of the crowd now, giving him all the applause. John Quaye takes another one to the head. He definitely is not in a position to exchange punches with Yaw Tetteh. It's just the second round of a fight scheduled for 10, and Yaw Tetteh seems to be landing with ease. And as much as both boxers would like to be economical with the punches, you can tell clearly that Yaw Tetteh stands a good chance. He's landing the punches, he's hitting the target as well.
Yeah, clearly, this is the way Yaw Tetteh fights. And John Quaye has just run into what Yaw Tetteh does best. Don't go in fighting with him. He has myriad of punches to throw at you when you come at him. If you watch clearly, in the beginning, John Quaye was also doing what he does best, moving backwards and he jabbing. So I don't know who told him to come toe to toe with Yaw Tetteh. When you do that, you will lose. So John Quaye should go back to his style. Just run around and give the jabs, because when you give Yaw Tetteh the chance, he will destroy you. And that is what he just played into Yaw Tetteh's trap, and Yaw Tetteh is leading as we speak.
Good shots to the body of John Quaye, seems to be in trouble. Saved by the bell.
Now he needs to buckle up, because at this point, Yaw Tetteh is leading on the scorecards.
Let's get into round 3 now. It's getting a lot more exciting.
And Prince, too many voices in the corner of John Quaye might get the boxer confused. Clearly, Charles has won rounds 1 and 2. Let's see what happens in round 3. The head movement of John Quaye has not been the best.
Ooh. That's a big one to the head of John Quaye.
His reflexes are very slow, John Quaye. He has been wobbled a few times, and it seems to me that Charles is not very wary of John's power, so he comes in, walking him down.
Yaw Tetteh clearly in the driving seat, has the upper hand. And anytime he goes toe to toe with John Quaye, he almost always comes out on top. John Quaye, the tactic must change.
The best tactic for John Quaye right now is to fight on the counter, but it looks like his feet are not that fast enough to work the counter. That will be his best option, because he can't decide to go toe to toe with Charles. He has to fight on the counter and be as evasive as he can.
You know, Charles is strong and aggressive. You can see from the way he's stalking his opponent right from round 1. But I believe we know John Quaye. John Quaye has a tricky way of coming into the fight, and that is what his fans are waiting for. Stick to the jab, stick to the counter punching, and that is your style.
After came into the ring at 129 pounds. John Quaye will be 127.
To me, Prince, don't need to fight. To get that end of his windy. Don't need to settle to that read. That rim that earned him the nickname, the Magic Man.
5 fights, 5 wins. 4 of those wins by way of knockout for Yaw Tetteh. Going to forward, and the bell.
Round 4 coming on your way.
Keenly contested fight, if you ask me. It's for the National Featherweight Championship. 10 rounds of boxing. Another exchange here with Yaw Tetteh slightly on top. John Quaye tries to battle it out with Charles. And again, I'm not too sure whether that was the tactic or the instruction from the corner of John Quaye. But for Yaw Tetteh, he seems to be cruising.
The best option for Charles at this point. Don't allow John Quaye to settle into his rhythm. Be on him, cut the ring, and make him uncomfortable. But Prince, John Quaye really has a good chin. He has taken some really big shots and is still standing. Bleeding from the mouth at this point is John Quaye. Fight seems even at this point.
The aggressiveness of both boxers, without a doubt, seems to be the shining spot in this fight. They are ready to have a go at each other. And I think I do agree with you. John Quaye seems to have a very thick chin. But I like the comportment of Charles Tetteh. Not in a rush, but when he gets the opportunity, he lands those punches.
Wobbled there, John Quaye, by a huge left hook. The power of Charles is not in doubt, but how long can John Quaye keep taking these hefty punches? And it looks like Charles Tetteh spat out his gum shield. I don't know, he's breathing very heavily, but as of now, he is the boxer in the driving seat, taking the fight to John Quaye.
John Quaye seems to be urging his fans to keep the cheers coming. I will continue. This is the fourth round. We're gradually getting towards the end. The precision of Charles Tetteh going to work once again.
And it looks like Charles Tetteh is the better counterpuncher of the two.
Without a doubt.
Nelson too.
Round 5.
Boxers ready to have a go at it again. This is round 5. We're halfway through the national title fight. This is for the featherweight title. And again, Charles Tetteh will start. Good punching there from Charles. And it's almost always easy for him to hit his target.
Looks to me like Charles Tetteh has really studied tapes of John Quaye's fights. His corner has really done a good job of scouting John Quaye. Looks to me like he has everything planned out. He's able to counter punch him. He's able to make him pay for any miss. Charles Tetteh. But John Quaye seems unfazed by all that aggression. The magic man, they call him.
Yeah.
Can he pull out some magic tonight?
Well, sure, he wants to let his fans know that he is in total control of the fight.
You know, at this point in time, it is Charles Tetteh who is dictating the pace of the fight. And I'm just looking at what kind of round is John Quaye going to take the pace of the fight. And here he comes, stalking his opponent. John Quaye unleashing. Now he's stalking his opponent there. Charles Tetteh backing up there. John Quaye.
He's got this flamboyant style of his, John Quaye, and it looks like he wants to use the flamboyant style to outwit Charles Tetteh. He's landed a few good punches, John Quaye, in this round.
The tape around Charles Tetteh's glove is off, and I don't know whether referee Shadaka Quaye would like to stop the fight and get it cut or something. The crowd at the Bukom Boxing Arena enjoying every bit of it, sitting on tenterhooks. John Quaye, Charles Tetteh, what a fight.
From a football career that did not blossom to the extent to which he had wanted, John Quaye now finds himself wanting to rule the heavyweights. I beg your pardon, the featherweights. when it comes to boxing. Quick explosion from John Quaye once again.
And the theatrics will begin. The magic man Quaye.
Second round 6.
So, fight is underway now. It's John Quaye. It is Charles Tetteh. And let's see how Charles Tetteh will be able to bounce back. John Quaye seems to have found his feet, got his rhythm. And he already indicated to his fans that he had the fight under control.
John Quaye has a solid chin. Wow! How was he able to survive those shots? John the
Tries
magic
to
man Quaye.
dance around.
I don't know how he's still able to be on his feet. But I believe he's certain that the longer the fight travels, the greater his chance of pulling an upset here tonight.
He's now taking the fight to Charles. It looks like the table has turned.
Yeah, John Quaye is now the boxer marching forward. Charles is retreating at this point. I don't know, there's a problem with the tape around Charles's gloves.
Not too sure whether showboating at this time of the fight would help John Quaye.
Wouldn't help at all because he is quite behind on the cards, on my cards. And I'm sure on the cards of the judges at this point.
Missing a few of those punches, John Quaye.
Prince John Quaye has caught his second wind. He has taken everything that Charles has to offer, and he is now ready to dish out his own.
How strong will be Charles to take it?
We have seen the resilience of John Quaye. What about Charles? Wild miss by Charles Tetteh. John Quaye is indicating a foul punch.
This one, but looking at my scorecards here, I see Charles Tetteh winning a couple of rounds, like 3 rounds on my scorecards, and John Quaye having about 2 rounds. The other round, I split it for both fighters as a draw. So, I mean, for now, I can see Charles Tetteh is a little bit up on the scorecards on my unofficial cards here. But let's see, round 7. John Quaye is getting into his rhythm, and Charles Tetteh needs to be careful. Charles has been aggressive so far, but let's see if he can really taste and eat up the volume punches of John Quaye.
Both boxers have loose straps on the gloves, and the referee Shadrach Quaye has detected that. Yes,
I don't know why they didn't take care of those things when they were in the corner. Whether it's a ploy to buy more time or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like the strips were loose in the round before this.
Yes.
It looks like we've seen that again. Okay, so it will be restrapped. But I think this fight has not gone beyond both boxers. They both still have a chance of making an impact.
Yeah, round 7, I have it even on my scorecards at this point, 3 rounds apiece. Still up for grabs.
Still up for grabs. Let's see what will happen in the remainder of the rounds as both boxers go at it again. And it's interesting how John Quaye takes that punishment, but does not really show for it.
So resilient, so strong a boxer. He has been wobbled several times,
Sure.
but he's still in there, still game.
Charles is doing a lot of the attacking now, and he's hitting the target with ease. John Quaye is under pressure now. Straps are off again. Referee would not stop it. He wants them to continue. John Quaye is bleeding at this stage from the mouth.
We still have more time. And the referee should stop this. The referee should.
They try and go for the clinch, it won't work. It's got 1 minute to end. And you can see that Charles Tetteh is not too happy about the stoppage. What a fight. What a fight.
And Charles Tetteh had John Quaye almost gone there. He almost had him. Where was that killer punch? And where did John Quaye find that instinct to still stand on his feet? Taking all those shots to the head. My goodness. What a fight we have on our hands.
Well, I must say, John Quaye there was saved on that moment. Looking at what the tape coming out from his gloves, that was where he was saved, because Charles Tetteh really had his moment there. And I thought that at that point, Charles should have had that killer instinct to finish up John Quaye. But we have to give credit to John Quaye, having that kind of stamina and chin, and still holding on from the couple of unloading of shots from Charles Tetteh.
Boxers are still at it. John Quaye tried to go in for the clinch, that didn't work. But both boxers will still have a go at each other. And again, John Quaye showing clearly that his chin indeed is strong and thick. Charles Tetteh trying to take the fight to John Quaye. That's the end of the round. Tetteh has been dishing out everything in his repertoire. And fortunately, both boxers are still on their feet and they're ready to go. So here we go. The 8th round is scheduled for 10. Who takes home the national featherweight title?
At this point, I can firmly say that Charles Yaw Tetteh, it is his fight to lose.
They go once again.
He has this fight firmly in his grips, Charles Tetteh.
Keeping the pressure on John Quaye now. Running and chasing after him everywhere he goes in the ring. Charles Tetteh now daring John Quaye. It's been a top-notch bout.
But Charles Tetteh is not just an aggressive come-forward fighter. He is very, very tactical. His ring savviness is top-notch. Charles Tetteh.
Aiming to pick the points from those jabs. That's a strong one to the head. And then he goes in for the clinch. This fight has surely lived up to the billing, and these two boxers are willing to give it their all. Of course, there's a national title at stake. The bragging rights are also there for the grabs. Into the last minute now.
And Prince, surprisingly, Charles Tetteh is an 18-year-old lad. He has not entered into his money years. Imagine the kind of ferocity he would be able to generate in his money years. My goodness.
This is top-notch quality emanating from the Deluxe Professional Boxing League, a league that has given these two boxers the opportunity to live up to the billing, to show their prowess, to show their status, and now an opportunity of laying claim to a national title. We're going into the 10 rounds, Derek.
Well, and I will not be surprised if by the 10th round he wins the fight.
Round 9 it is. Viewers, don't forget this fight is going to the 10 rounds, and that is when we will declare who the national featherweight champion is. It's between John Quaye in the white trunks. Oops, a slip there by Charles Tetteh in the blue trunks. Our match referee is experienced Shadrach Akwe. "20 nights of boxing has revealed the quality that these two boxers are made of, and it's not too surprising that they've made it all the way to this stage where they are battling it out for the national title. It's not been easy. It's been a very, very cagey and tough encounter. These two boxers have endeared themselves with the fans, and I believe that the future looks good. And indeed, when you take a look at the history of Ghana boxing, the featherweight division has almost always proved our strong points. DK Poison, Azuma Nelson, the list is endless.
Yeah, of course. And even quite recently, our own Isaac Dogwe has moved from the super bantamweight to the featherweight division. Looks to be our hub. Prince, how John Quaye is still in this fight?
He's taking some hard knocks, but he's showed that he's got a bigger chin. He's got a strong chin. Still stands on his feet, and you can't even see on his face any swelling or anything, apart from the bust in the mouth.
Yeah, apart from the bleeding mouth, John Quaye, no sign of that. All that.
That's a big one to the face.
A good counter left from Tetteh. I think that Charles Tetteh's craft is a bit underestimated. He's not just a brawler. He's not just a swimmer. He's a complete boxer, Charles Tetteh.
And obviously these two have shown clear dedication of what they do. And we've got a few outlets wanting to even support the boxers at this stage of their career to help nurture them as they go into the world of glory.
Prince, I do agree with Nana on his description of Charles Tetteh. I was one of those who thought that he's just a hard puncher. He can't seem to just punch and go away. But today he's proving that he has all the other ones. He's a good. It's good when it comes to the jab. It's good when it comes to the overhead. When it comes to the uppercut, he can do justice to it. But let's give credit to John Quaye. The number of blows that he's received, and he's still
the award ceremony, just to show appreciation to the kind of boxing that we have seen. But it will take a lot more to turn them into future Africa, Commonwealth and world champions. This is the last round. They have 3 minutes to lay claim to that title. And why? You wouldn't want to be in the ring, would you?
No, not at all. Because when you look at John Quaye, we all here. Well, you have to give it to him. His chin is very, very good. Because when you look at how Charles Tetteh has unleashed a couple of shots and he's still standing on his ground, still resilient, fighting on. But let me say, Charles Tetteh has really surprised a lot of fans here. A complete boxer. When you talk about intelligence, he has given it out here. Talk about speed, he has given a jab, he has given it. Going the counter-punching game. On the second to the thought is John Quaye, who has that counter-punching game. But look at what Charles Tetteh has done so far. Beating him with his own game. John Quaye, today, he's in tatters because you can look at Charles Tetteh and what he has done so far. A lot of fans will give it to him that he has done incredibly well, Charles Tetteh.
Well, I don't think that the boxer who loses this fight would be a disgrace. I mean, they have given their everything.
I mean, this particular bout is fit for the bout of the night. I mean, both boxers have proven that they prepared so well for this fight, and they've done so. I mean, they've done so well, and I believe that even the loser has not lost. Looking at the kind of work they've put in, looking at the kind of boxing they've exhibited, we must just congratulate all of them. Yes, in boxing, like the president said, there's a winner, there's a loser, and at times there is a draw. And now, from the way the bout went, we are all seeing that there will definitely be a winner, a deserving winner, of course.
Well, IMAX Media Promotions have really done a yeoman's job into unearthing these talents. And ironically, these two boxers are on the cards of IMAX Media Promotions, which means that clearly if we are able to get a couple of other boxers into the ring and keep them polished as these boxers, and even more, who knows? These are the same boxers from this league who would now be conquering Africa by season 2.
Indeed, Africa and the world at large. When the defensive skills of Charles Tetteh, so sublime, impeccable artistry. But kudos to John Quaye. He has been game all night. He has given it his all. And he can hold his head up high, regardless of whatever the results may be at the end.
Which decision will surprise you? I'm putting you on the spot, Sam. Which decision will surprise you?
I will be surprised if if John Quaye is declared winner.
You will be surprised if John Quaye is declared winner.
Clearly. But hey, he has given.
Yeah, we have the verdict.
Yes,
So
we do.
what message do you have for the fans before we deliver the verdict?
I mean, I was watching that fight, and look, you have to be proud to be a Ghanaian, to witness two Ghanaians fighting this way. This is a world-class fight.
Okay.
And there are people watching from all over the world.
Okay.
They stayed up to watch. Look, 10 out of 10. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Wonderful. So, yeah, now I have the verdicts. Judge 1, Erasmus O, scored about 91 to 99. Judge 2, Michael Nikwe, scored about 89 to 99. Judge 3, David Mills, scored about 92 to 99. Ladies and gentlemen, the new national super featherweight champion of Ghana, presenting to you the boxer, Charles Tetteh. Congratulations. Now we have Mr. Lord coming and Mr. Enes Ade, Alhaji Fadi Fatah, and the GBA president, supported by Dr. Ayikwe. We have to decorate the champion. Mr. Lord Akwe. Now, let me start with the boxer. Charles, how are you?
I'm fine.
How do you feel today?
I feel good.
Are you sure you feel good?
Yes.
Why do you feel good?
Oh, because I'm happy.
Okay. Now you are the national super featherweight champion. You've also won a brand new car from Premium Motors Renault. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel good. I'm happy. I thank all my fans.
Okay. You thank all your fans. Now, where from your fans? Where are they coming from?
Agbogbosh.
Now, speak in your Ghana language. Thank them.
In France, Mindamofia machine. Mindamofia machine. On a can what a studio, John Quaye, Kelake, boxing a jail in Chumani. In France, I never know Kodomi. As an John Quaye, you born and you trouble. Boxing jail in Chumani. About Plale.
Thank you very much. Now, finally, our final word is coming from Mr. Lord, Mr. No, Charlie Miniano. Fight Bonia town here, Eyakonaga. Mini Yomo Yoka. Ebomodiwa. Mini track Ebomodi. Mini trick you use in the Kenabo. Ebomodi. Ewa mini Yomo Yoka, how fancy.
Minda fancy, Agama Quaye, Minda Fish.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Look, Mr. Lord Comey, any final word to the fans before we go?
Big up to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Lord Comey. So